I got my very first lead that I converted into a client for Apostille services. And this was all done through a TikTok video that like I said before, I seriously did not know how I was going to incorporate social media marketing into my notary business, because I was just really like, I have to find something that works. I have to find a marketing technique that works for me. I'm honestly just trying my best. I'm trying my best to just incorporate different things that do work out for me and my business. And what I'm finding is that email marketing works and social media marketing works. So let me share my experience with social media marketing. This video that I'm going to post here on the screen, I just made it out of a batch of like 10, and I started to just post on TikTok. I actually just have like 7 videos on there. I'm going to show you this video here on the screen that is absolutely blowing up on my TikTok page, and I am trying to dissect it and I'm trying to replicate it. 2 more videos are going up there. So I'm very excited about what I'm doing here. So here's the thing that I'm finding with social media marketing, and especially with TikTok. If you're going to start anywhere, I know that the TikTok app was like, it's going to be banned, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. Just give it a shot, because it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to make videos for TikTok, and then you can repurpose them on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. But I'm going to show you how, so that it's not a waste of time. So number 1, bring out your notebook. Number 2, what is the service that you want to focus on? I am coming to realize that you cannot be this, I serve everybody and everything, and come to me and I will help anybody with anything. You have to be very specific, very niche down with, I know how to do this one thing and I know how to do it very well. And with Apostille services, because there's sometimes extra moving parts, there's documents going to different states, there's, overnight documents that you're waiting on, translations that you sent out to a translator that you haven't got back yet. There's a lot of moving pieces. So because there's a lot of moving pieces, and because people look for an apostille to get done on super important documents for legal reasons, and sometimes for moving abroad or for studying abroad, they want a professional. They want someone that is like, what you're doing. With this service, you really have to just focus on that and narrow it down to just talking about that. So that's what I did. I just started to talk about Apostille services and nothing else. I was not talking about, notarize your estate plans or just like general notary documents. There's no talk about that. It's only international documents, apostilles, and that's it. I asked ChatGPT for some help, as always. You guys already know ChatGPT is my bestie in business, and I just have a list of ideas. I'll show you here on my phone. Apostille content. And it gives me the video idea, the video hook, the script, the text on the screen, and the SEO caption, tags. It gives me everything. And then all I do is set up a camera and a lot of lights and a backlight, because the backlight really helps the video screen to like pop. When we're doing social media content for our business, we want to make sure that our quality is good. It's crisp, that you have a good mic. And if you don't want to get a whole camera system like a DJI Osmo Pocket, you just have to record on your phone, but with a mic. The audio quality, in my opinion, is more important than video quality, but do your best to come out as professional as possible. And I'm telling you that this is not a waste of time if you have a niche and if you are narrowing down to a topic. People will find you and look at you as the professional, the go-to for that service, because that's all you talk about. Like, clearly, that's what you do. So the second thing I could tell you is replying to the comments, replying to the messages. And when I reply to the comments, I'm doing my best to reply to every comment in a video format. And this really helps TikTok. I don't know, TikTok really loves this, but it works. And then for YouTube, I am just uploading the same videos from TikTok over to YouTube. I haven't got any leads from YouTube yet, but I mean, might as well just post on every platform that I can. All of my content is less than 3-minute videos, and I just break it up into smaller sections. And then, let me just tell you, I use 60-second clips of those same videos and upload to my Google business page as an update. And then that helps my business get more calls through my Google business page. Then I'm never gonna stop spilling the beans here. My website, once I moved it to Wix, it did a major jump, a major difference in my business, because now it's properly tagged, it's properly indexed, there's alt text on everything. I have the right keywords and it's on all the pages and the whole thing. I actually have to do I just remembered I have to do something on there. Add a menu item to show up on the mobile site. Anywho, I love it. I am never going back to anything else. Wix forever. And then on my TikTok page, there is a contact form that TikTok allowed me to create. It's very generic, but it helps. Okay, it really, really helps. All of this brought me in solid leads. I believe it was 3 or 4 solid leads. And then I finally converted one. And what I mean by converted one, this isn't like a sales process, but I still had to answer a few of his questions so that I can get him on the phone. And then once we were on the phone, it was still a little bit like, okay, well, I'll think about it and then I'll get back to you. Literally like 2-3 minutes later, I get the text, let's move forward with it. And then we got the invoice paid and, the whole thing. Cool. Other individuals, there was a little bit more things involved. So one of them I had quoted, it was up towards like the 700s, and it was I wasn't overcharging or anything. It was simply because she wasn't in California. She was in a different state and then had 3 birth certificates in 2 other states. So I was working with a lot of couriers here. So that's mostly what it amounted to. But still, my take-home pay would have been like 200 or 250 right there to facilitate the whole thing, which, is fine. Another lead is currently in Mexico, and we're connecting through WhatsApp, but I haven't gotten anything back. So I just have that one lead that turned into my client, and he is heading out to Brazil. So I got his birth certificate apostilled and translated as well. So, and that one was like a bit of a rush order, a little bit of anxiety going on right there because the package actually got delayed. So we were behind like a whole day, basically. And then he had a very, very tight schedule before his flight out of the country forever. So I was like, oh my goodness, we're behind on schedule, but things are getting done. Today's Sunday. Tomorrow I have to go into the SOS office, get the apostille done because the translator is almost done. He should be done today. I'm actually going to send him a message after this just to see where he's at with it. And then once I get the translation back, I can, do everything else that I have to do. So a little bit, a little bit going on right there, but we're getting it done. It's fine. And I mean, for me, it's just such a blessing that this came through a TikTok video. So it got me even more excited, and I'm like, perfect. I'm going to be making more of these videos, post them on TikTok, repurpose them. And I'm just like in this cycle. And more people are commenting questions about, do I need an apostille for this? Or do you, blah, 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 blah. And I am not putting myself in a position where I'm practicing law. I'm not giving advice. This is all general information that can be found online. Also letting people know, I'm a notary public. I am not a lawyer. I am not allowed to practice law. I cannot give you legal advice. Do I need an apostille? Don't need an apostille is not necessarily legal advice because it's as simple as calling the consulate, calling the embassy, calling the Secretary of State, and getting a direct answer from them. So not exactly oh no, ask your lawyer, they'll know. It's not the case with this. So that's why I'm also very, very, very excited because as I told you guys, right, this definitely ties in with my long-term goal of being a lawyer and being able to eventually, 4 years from now, be able to practice law. Until then, I'm getting my feet wet. I'm dipping my toes in. Very, very exciting stuff. I don't know if it's just me, but I love this and I'm not going anywhere. Like I'm not, I'm sticking to Apostille services. I have a one-on-one call to hop on right now, so I will catch up with you guys soon. Please comment anything that I can help you with. I'm doing my absolute best, you guys, to come on here and make more videos, but we're booked and busy. We're booked and busy. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. God bless you. Se cuidan. Bye.